Hey everybody, it's Pwn 1138 back once again, and today I'm going to take a look at the Doctor Who line of sonic screwdrivers, or rather the line of sonic screwdrivers for the British science fiction series Doctor Who, which is a very popular science fiction series from Britain. So we'll take a look at the box here, which is the sonic screwdriver and sonic pen set here on the box. It's a pretty decent box. It's a little bit beat up, which it showed up like this when I ordered it, so that's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. I got a picture of David Tennant, the 10th Doctor, sonic screwdriver and pen set from Underground Toys. Take a quick look at the back. You can see you got 10 sonic screwdriver as well as the sonic pen. The sonic screwdriver does have a black ink pen nib, I believe, yes. And as you can see, it does extend and it does the sound effect, as well as the sonic pen, which also does the sound effect. And it shows the previous Doctors, 8th, 9th, and 10th. And we get the box over here for the 11th Doctor, played by Matt Smith. So you can see there's a significant different package design, which is probably better than this one over here. Although this one's kind of awkwardly shaped. So, but it holds the package really nice. Again, light and sound effects, 11th dialer sonic screwdriver. Nothing too spectacular about the packaging. A lot of warnings on the back and how to install the batteries. Okay, so here they are. And starting off here with the sonic pen, I mean, it is oversized. This is an extremely large pen. And that's pretty much just to accommodate the functionality of the toy. And here you have the activation button. It's got a really nice bright blue LED on here, which looks a lot better in person than it does on camera. It's a very nice rich blue, where on the camera it's very bright, which is a little unfortunate. And of course, since it's a pen, it does have an extending pen, which really does work. So you could actually use this as an actual pen, but I wouldn't recommend that because it's just kind of a novelty toy. So next here we have the 9th and 10th Doctor sonic screwdriver, and was also briefly used by the 11th Doctor in his very first episode. So as you can see, it's a pretty nice representation of how the prop looked. Looks pretty nice. It's got some really nice detailing. My camera's not focusing, so let's just move it over here down onto the table. Blurry reviews by Pwn 1138. That's why I'm an amateur. Okay, so it does have the extension, pull in and out, and as you can see, when I extended it, it did activate, because it does have one activation button. Has two sound effects, as you can plainly hear. You can extend it, and when you extend it, the button's going to be up here. And that's pretty much it. It's a very nice little toy, and the cap does come off and it does reveal a pen. And the original version did have an invisible ink one, which the LED up here is a black light. As you can see, it's kind of purplish. So it is a black light. I mean, I don't have the invisible ink to show it off that it is a black light, but it's pretty nice. Really nice for cosplay. It's actually a lot larger than what the prop was. It's been scaled up because this is a toy and to accommodate the electronics. But still, it's a very nice representation, good for cosplaying, that I think so. And then here we have the 11th Doctor's sonic screwdriver, which is another, again, very nice representation of the actual prop. This one feels a little bit closer to the actual scale, although I think it might be a little bit smaller than the actual prop. But still, in terms of this one, being too big, this one might be a little too small, but it's still a really nice representation of it, and it does have the instant extension activation, very spring loaded. It's actually a very long spring in there, and you know, when it comes out, it kind of feels like it's going to jump out of your hand. It's got the nice claw thing at the end, so very cool, very nice. It does have the activation button, which is just below the extension switch, and as you can hear, it's much louder than these two. It's a much louder sonic screwdriver, and it also does have one more activation button here on the bottom. We just got this cap, which on mine it's very loose, but it seems to stay in put pretty well, but it comes undone very easily. But you know, if you press it, it does work. And which really sucks though, when it's extended, this button no longer works, which really sucks. And the only way to activate it is to use the button on the bottom, which is okay, I guess, but I really would have liked it if they had made it so you could still use this button. And actually, if you look kind of close, you can see one of the activation buttons. Again, if it could focus, but it can't, because I'm just using my cell phone. Which is unfortunate for me, for my reviews, but hey, that's why I'm an amateur, because I don't do professional videos. So that's pretty much it for this. This one's a little bit tougher to replace the batteries, so you actually have to take it apart. Well, actually all these they have to take apart to replace the batteries. This one you have to unscrew and remove this whole assembly. This one pulls apart, which I'm not going to show because I need both hands, and unfortunately I only got one free hand. So, but overall, these are all very nice sonic screwdrivers and the sonic pen. Very good for cosplaying, and while they're not scale accurate, they're still very nice representations of the props from the show, and they're kind of a lot of fun to go around and you know, bug people with and pretend that you're fixing something or scanning, or maybe you're bugging your girlfriend, or maybe you're bugging your boyfriend. It doesn't matter, but they're just kind of fun little role-play cosplay toys to have around. So if you're a Doctor Who fan, I definitely recommend picking one of these up. Prices on these kind of vary, so just kind of shop around so you can find a good price. These here are actually a pretty good deal. I think this goes for like $30 for the set. And considering how much just one of this one that goes by itself is about $20, it's a pretty good deal. So that's like $15 per toy, but you don't get the invisible ink for this one. So this one ends up being a pretty good deal, and you get the sonic pen. Although the activation switch here on the top, I mean, it does dig into your thumb after a while. And on the episode, Adipose episode, where this was featured, the activation button was more along the lines on the clip here. So, I mean, if they had incorporated that, where you can press the clip, would have been a lot better, but it still works, and it's not too terribly bad. So that's pretty much it. So see you guys next time. This has been Pwn1138. See you guys later.